Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Right, so what I have to do is I did a few looks with this palette. I don't know, sometime in October. I think it was right at the end of October. And I went through my videos on YouTube and day 5, look 5 wasn't there. So what we need to do is we need to do another look with it. So it's 5 days, 5 looks on the channel. So I'm going to do that today, and I want to use this Prestige shade here. It's like a really nice plummy purple shade. Let's just go in. There is no cream ivory shade, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is just blend out my NYX base. I'm still struggling with the cold, guys. I'm really struggling. I'll speak to my doctor and see what they say. So yeah, for now though, let's find my brush. Don't know where the brush is that I've been using, the Urban Decay Naked Honey brush. I think there's one in the Naked palette and the Naked Free palette just like it. Let me get that. Oh, I found it. Right, so what are we going to go in with first? See, Big Ben here, Cheers here, and Scone are just so similar. Let's do swatches. I forgot what they're like. I'm going to do swatches on my hand. Obviously they go up a little bit in the shade range, but they are really, really similar. Look how similar they are. I think I'll use Big Ben. It's slightly warmer than the other two. It's very pigmented. Wow, very pigmented. I forgot how pigmented it was. I'm going to take some of that off and just blend it out. So I was supposed to be going into town for my mum today, but it's supposed to be raining all day, so I've decided not to go. Obviously I don't want to be going with a head cold. I don't want it to get worse. I've got to be careful because I suffer with asthma as well. It can lay on my chest and give me a chest infection. So yeah, I've really got to be careful with it. It's a gorgeous palette, this. I've said that in the looks that I've done. Really is stunning. Right, so now I'm going to blend it out with another brush. I'll use this one. I think it's a BH Cosmetics one. Normally I would go on with my Primark one because it really is a good brush, that. I've said that in so many videos. But this one's on hand. Just don't want it to be this dark. Why is it so miserable in the UK? All it does is rains. Right, what I need to do now is I'm going to get my Too Faced palette and I'm going to use the white chocolate shade. I think this is the first time I've used it this month, which it really needs to come out more. Okay. Okay, what else are we going to do? We'll make it a little bit darker. We're going with Piccadilly. That's kind of like a plummy tone brown, so we'll go in with that. So even though this is the most recent video, I think it's still going to go up tomorrow. It has to, really. I think it's day 4 look 4 is going to go up today, and then obviously this will follow. So I'm going to have to take the video that I had originally, that was going to go up tomorrow. I'll have to take that down and schedule that for the day after. Right, so now we're going to go in with Duchess, which is this one here. So I've just finished watching The Crown, season 4. And oh my gosh, it was so good. Is anyone else watching it? Real good it was. And then when it was over, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to wait another year now till the next season. Emma Corrin, who plays Princess Diana, was so good. She nailed that character. You know, it was almost like watching Princess Diana. And Josh O'Connor as well. He was good as Prince Charles. And then of course Gillian Anderson. Oh my gosh, if she doesn't get a BAFTA or something for Margaret Thatcher, then I will be surprised. That's a nice shade. It's just like a really nice deep cool tone purple. This time last year I wouldn't have been seen using these kind of shades at all. This is becoming one of my favourite palettes. I never thought I'd say that either. It definitely is. You can expect to see this in a favourite and fails. And I do have a couple of fails for this month. I've not done a favourite and fails video for a long time. I can't even remember when I did the last one. It was a long time ago. So I thought I would do another one. I'm going to film it next week. So guys, it's 5 weeks till Christmas. I can't believe it. Gonna have to think about decorating the room up soon. In December I'll start putting nice little ornaments around the room to make it all Christmassy. I keep thinking this is a Spectrum brush. The jury's still out on that brush. I'm not too sure whether I like it or not. If I don't feel like I'm going to use it, I think it is, yeah. I'm going to say, it's tapered, this brush. If I feel like I'm not going to use this, I'm going to give it to my niece. I'll sanitise it and give it to her. It's a brand new brush, so I think she'll really enjoy it. And what 10-year-old has Spectrum brushes? I saw a really nice Spectrum, I think it was iron face brushes, and they came in this really nice like little They're a little bit like the Ali Glines makeup bags, if you've seen them, and it came in a bag like that. They had a Minnie Mouse collection, which was so adorable, and then they had like a marble collection, which was really pretty as well. £60, which is quite expensive, but not really, considering the brushes that you got with it. It is definitely good as a starter collection, I would say. If I didn't have so many brushes, I must have at least 100 brushes, face and eyeshadow brushes together. I bet I've got at least 100. So I don't need any more, but I wouldn't have minded one of those kind of makeup bags. Just for like when I go to my mum's, like at Christmas time, I normally spend a lot of time there, so I could put my makeup collection in there. I might get one of the Ali Glines ones because they're not that expensive, but I just don't know about customs. I don't know if I would get charged customs. You know, maybe they might have it on Depop. Shall we have a look? I'm kind of going off track now, but if they've got one on Depop, I might just get it from there. Oh yeah, I looked at that new Colourpop palette. I'll tell you about that in a second. I don't think they'll have these bags on here, no. No results found. I'll have to order it direct from her site. And I believe she's brought some pink ones out now. I don't want the pink one, I want the grey one. So this I'll just show you this palette. Right, so so that's the palette. It's the Stoned, what is it? Stone Cold Fox. It really is a beautiful palette. Naomi's got this from Beauty Dreams with Naomi, and it does look beautiful. But this seller is selling it for £70, which is a lot, isn't it, for drugstore? You do get a lot of eyeshadows. You get what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're getting 30 eyeshadows. So it is a lot of eyeshadow, but for £70, guys, I just can't justify spending that on what essentially is a drugstore eyeshadow palette. I know the Colourpop formula is really, really good and does rival some of the higher end palettes, but for me personally, I'll be skipping that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to skip it. I looked on the Colourpop website. It's $66, which is the equivalent of just over £50, I think. But then I'd have to pay shipping and customs, so it would work out around £70 as well. I'm not paying £70 for a drugstore palette. I just think it's overpriced. Well, not really overpriced, as you're getting a lot of eyeshadows, but it's not for me and my collection. It's just too much money. If I'm going to spend that amount of money on an eyeshadow palette, it would be a Natasha Denona one or something like that, something higher end, or even a Huda Beauty one. Speaking of Huda Beauty, who's going to get that? Is it Naughty Nudes or something like that? Who's going to get that palette? That's another palette I'm just not interested in either, which is just as well really, because I'm going to go on a stricter low buy soon after Christmas. So yeah, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz the brush. We're going to see if we can get it more pigmented. Right, so I've sprayed the brush. I'm going back into Duchess. Yeah, slightly getting darker. Right, so I've sprayed the brush. I'm going back into Duchess. Yeah, slightly getting darker. That is definitely more pigmented. Right, now we're going to go in with Cheeky, which is this inner corner highlight shade. I could definitely hit pan on this. This is beautiful. I wonder what that one would look like all over the lid. I should try that one day. And then we're going to go in with Big Ben again on the lash line. No, actually, let me take that off. We'll go in with Piccadilly, which is the darker shade that I used for the outer V. Just winging it out a bit. Right, so now then, let's tightline. Sorry, mirroring your face again. And then we will put some mascara on. That's why I like it. This mascara's got lengthening fibres in it. Precise definition and separation with vitamin B5. I always thought this made my lashes look longer. Look, can you see how long they're looking? Oh yes, I just need to get a blending brush to blend it out a little bit more, and then, oh my gosh, this is nearly done. Has it been leaking? No, this is nearly done. It's just there, so I've got about that much left. Not so long ago it was practically a full bottle, so I'm quite shocked at that. But I do use it every day, especially when I'm like kind of trying to build up the pigment. Let me just go and get my brush. Okay. Oh, I better clean it off. I have got a bit of fallout there, which I'll just get rid of in a second. It shouldn't be that hard to get rid of. So yeah guys, this is day 5, look 5 with this beautiful palette. I'll give them a review at the end. But by now I'm sure that you can know that it's a positive review. When I kind of like put too much shadow on, I just go in with a sponge and try and blend it out a bit. Right, so now it's just lipstick time, so let's put that lipstick on. Okay, so what I thought I would do today is use this one. It's just a little Smashbox Mini. It's in the shade Big, and because we've gone quite like plummy vibed with the eyeshadow, I thought I would use this. This one is quite fall lipstick. So let's wipe the gloss off. And let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I actually like it. I think it goes quite well. So yeah guys, there's a bit of something there. Oh. Right, so this is the eye look. and I think it looks really nice for this time of year. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. The palette itself is just absolutely stunning, guys. It just looks like that. If you like cool toned, I would highly recommend it. It's £14 from Boots in the UK. I don't know where sells it in the US apart from BH Cosmetics. I don't know if there are stores like Ulta or Sephora that sell this. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's not only cool tone, but the majority of the eyeshadows are cool tone. You can get a very warm toned eye look using this shade, Queen, which I have done. I think it was day 3, look 3. I will put it here when I find it. But I would say it's more a cool tone Lover's palette, this, rather than a warm toned Lover's palette. Or yeah, it is quite cool toned. I mean, let's have a look at these. Biscuit and Prestige. Right, Prestige is quite neutral, and Biscuit is quite cool tone there. So yeah, I would definitely say you can't really get that many neutral looks out of it. It's more on the, not a fan of cool eyeshadows, then this isn't going to be for you. I held off on this palette for so long just because I didn't know if I liked cool eyeshadows. I was worried that they wouldn't suit me, but I've been experimenting with them the last few months and I've been gradually getting more confident in using them. I used to use like neutrals quite a lot. I was forever in my Too Faced Chocolate Bar when I first started YouTube. I was forever in that palette because it is very neutral, and now I like it. I really do like it, but it seems a little bit boring in comparison to the kind of eyeshadows that I use now. I do like to experiment a lot more. Anyway guys, this concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. Please like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Please share and please comment. And also, question of the day to you guys. What is your favourite palette that you've been using at the moment? I would love to know in the comments down below. And I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.